Welcome to the Cincy Postcast. I'm Kevin Wallace, and before we get started with today's episode, I want to tell you about our good friends. No, our great friends over at Streetside Brewery. You will find them over on the east side of Cincinnati, in the Columbia-Tusculum neighborhood-ish over there. Fantastic stuff they've got going on. Delicious beers, award-winning beers, and for my money, the best daggone brewery you're going to find in this city. Some amazing stuff going on over there. They have tons of community events. Go check out their calendar. Some really, really, really cool stuff there. You can also go watch FC Cincinnati away games there, which hopefully there is maybe only one more of these this season. So, Streetside, fantastic sponsors here. We're so happy to have them on board. They've been with us all year, this year, all year, last year. Absolutely love having them here. If you have not checked out Streetside, go fix that right now. Either go on down to the brewery, which has amazing tap room, and again, some great beers there. They're also distributing around Cincinnati. Go pick up a couple of the cans of some good beer near you. So huge thank you to Streetside for sponsoring this episode. Thank you, listener, for checking them out. And on today's episode, there isn't a ton of FC Cincinnati news out there. I'm not going to lie to you here. However, you may have noticed some microblog posts about Brenner. Okay, we get behind what is going on there, and we have lots of Patreon questions to answer. Some involving coffee, some of them involving taking time off of work, some of them involve both. Okay, there's some good stuff in this one. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Buckle up. You got yourselves very, very, very off the rails postcast. Joining me to talk about all of that and more, I am joined by two gentlemen who are not excited about an international break in the middle of the playoffs. I'm joined by the Chief. I'm joined by Grayson. Grayson, you're back, not tanned, but certainly refreshed after your hot tub escapades. How are we doing this evening?
Doing great. Very excited to talk about this weekend's game.
It's a big weekend of attending activities, I would say.
Yeah, surely like people are not going to take a break in the middle of the playoffs.
No.
That'd be crazy. Why would we do that?
Gotta engage the whole way. Gotta lock in, guys.
Or, just like not show up for a week because we're in the middle of an international calendar.
Chief.
Yes.
I hate this. I understand why it happens.
I hate it. No, you don't. No, you don't understand why it happens. There is no reason why international soccer should be played this weekend. There is nothing that they couldn't have done at a different time of the year that is required to happen right now. Like, it's nothing. It's stupid. You know who's not paying all of these big stars? They're international teams.
Yeah. I mean, they do get paid, most of them.
Sure, they get paid a nominal amount, but like not enough to justify an interruption in all these leagues. Stupid.
Yeah, certainly they're making their big bucks with the club teams here. I still go back to Alex Ferguson's idea of having like a month in the summer and a month in the winter to get all of the international soccer out of the way and then leave the clubs to the rest of the year.
I find it interesting that I'm not against it really, but I find it interesting that like, so we had the U20 World Cup earlier this year. Right now,
you could convince me that any U whatever World Cup happened 3 months ago.
So you can also pick any age too. You could be like the U14, U17. And I'm like, yeah, sure, that's a thing.
Very prestigious.
Well, the U17 World Cup is happening right now.
What about the U19?
But
or the U18?
But I think we had a U20 World Cup earlier this year, And
the U15, the Quinceañera Cup,
and the US didn't have their goalkeeper because Barcelona was like, no, we need our fourth goalkeeper available. And
sure.
So we didn't get that guy for the U20 World Cup. And yet like the FC is like, oh yeah, the U19 Romanian team has some friendlies. Stefan, see ya. The U21 Slovakian team needs a guy. Yeah. Sammy, see ya on the 23rd.
Yeah, nice knowing you. Maybe we'll see you for MLS Cup final.
Well, you hear about like players, teams like standing in their way for various international competition all the time. And the FC is always like, we don't need Miles Robinson for 2.5 months.
So that's the pitch, though, baby. That's the pitch.
Is there a missing opportunity to have like the U20 World Cup happen in Destin, Florida around spring break so that people can be like, oh yeah, I got to go down to the U20 World Cup. I'll be back on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the U21 World Cup in Aspen, Colorado next March.
I don't know about the scheduling on that, but yes.
I want to become the leading expert on the U6 World Cup and have like really problematically specific takes about 6-year-olds.
Dude, the U6 World Cup sounds like a sting.
Yeah, you show me the U6 World Cup and it's just Chris Hansen from Dateline. Be like, what did you think you were showing up for here? Why did you bring Zima and potato chips?
If you show up to the World 6 World Cup, there's like 2 different law enforcements. There's one to like take custody of your child and one to send you to Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like, hey, you're too trusting with this child. You need to be way more selective about who's traveling overseas.
We need to disappear you.
Yeah, right.
Bienvenido al El Salvador.
Can you believe they've ruined the prestigious Epstein Cup with this kind of activity?
Oh, no. Oh, jeez.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the vote till we find out everybody who like scouts U14 teams.
Where my barking dogs at?
We're getting the list of everybody with like a top prospect ranking of U14 U.S. men's national team players.
Look, I can appreciate being interested on the youth side of sports and being curious. However, there are, as Grayson's alluding to here, like very large Twitter accounts dedicated to the day-to-day activities of 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 11-year-olds.
Yeah, he's really great as a left wing back, but like is failing fourth period French. So I don't really know if he's got a future with this club.
But then like
he's like 12, but he's got a man's body.
He's really mature for his age, actually.
Yeah, he's actually really mature for his age, and it makes you think like things should be kind of like individualized.
Yeah, like when he like hangs out with my friends, like he keeps up with the conversations. Like,
right. Yeah, he's incredible with the ball at his feet, and also has a sick kill to death ratio in Fortnite.
So here's the problem, though: a lot of these, most of these, all of these, are not connected with an outlet, which I just want.
Hey man, just really into kids soccer. It's okay. That's not a red flag in the slightest.
If it's your beat,
I wonder how many conversations the people that run these accounts have with parents.
Yeah,
they're like sitting on the side of like some youth game or youth tournament. They're not in a folding chair. They don't have like a mimosa and charcuterie board. They're not yucking it up with the other parents. They just got their phone out and they're like recording the kids. And you just have a dad walk over like, "Hey man, what are you doing?"
Yeah,
hey,
I'm putting this on Twitter.
The dad walks over. He's like, "Why were you recording my kid?" "Well, you don't understand. I'm a scout for the USMNT Truth Network." It's like, okay, but why were you recording him walking in the parking lot?
Yeah, for so
Oh, let's just see if he's injured.
I just wanted to see his gait.
Long strides on that one. He's going to be fast.
Already penciled in as a striker.
Why were you taking pictures of my wife? Well, I was trying to like see like if he had tried to like figure out like genetically, is he going to have like fast twitch muscles? Or...
Chief, you set off a firestorm this week with a tweet of yours mentioning Brenner. And as far as I can tell, it has led to people getting food. So can you explain what has happened here?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I had this thought because we found out this week that Brenner was fined by MLS for excessive celebration, I think is how they termed it. In reality, it was that he took his shirt off. He took his data monitoring device off.
Yeah.
That we will just refer to as his sports bra. And then, we've seen that before. We've seen players decide they want to disrobe in terms of celebration. I have often thought that the optimal form of celebration would not be to take your shirt off. It would be to drop trowel and just flex.
Remember, wasn't it Kevin Denke who we thought
was about to? He looked
like he was going to take his shorts off.
Yeah, it does raise the question, because I was thinking about this. It does raise the question whether or not there is some pool that all the players have contributed money to, and the first person who fully took their shorts off at a celebration would be able to collect. And so Brenner, in that celebration, we have shirt, we have a sports bra, and then also he was like, you know what? I still feel too clothed. And the shorts came down for the briefest of moments.
Sure.
But still,
I think they were just too loose.
I think he was feeling himself so much in that moment he felt too constrained.
Yeah. Have either of you ever felt so ecstatic that you needed to rip off your pants in a situation that would not normally result in
I had a couple dates go well,
That's what I'm saying, in a non-pant removal situation.
Well, you want to talk about stuff that didn't make the podcast. I have not, but I do know that people do experience this. Like, I remember like one time in college, we were like at a party and people were like drinking, having a great time. And a woman in skinny jeans started complaining that her pants were like loudly in the group, that they were just, they felt too constricting.
Uh-oh.
And, everyone was like, well, I guess keep them on then.
That's clearly what the house full of drunk college students.
But I guess I'm saying like this is a feeling. This is a human experience.
Yeah, I mean,
I was just thinking that like in any group of people, especially in any group of like male friends, there's always one guy in the group that is like likes to take my shirt off guy.
Likes to take your shirt off?
No, like his shirt off. Yeah. Well, depends on how good your friends are, right?
You guys all got that friend that just goes around taking
your shirt off? Yeah.
Hey guys, wouldn't it be funny if you guys just all took your shirt off? That would be great. That'd be so funny.
Hey, we don't shame. It's 2025.
Yeah, I'm not judging that
I'm
friend.
Not judging,
but
I
hope he feels comfortable.
Yeah,
I do hope he feels comfortable.
I hope we've created a warm and encouraging environment for that person. No, just there's always one person in any group of friends that's like a tarps off guy where, you're playing pickup hoops. He's always, you want to go shirts and skins? Yeah. Or like you're at the party and he's a little drunk. He's the shirt's coming off.
Yeah.
I think Brenner might be just I like to take my shirt off guy.
Is it good to have two strikers who are, I just want to take my shirt off guys?
Well, Denke is very much I worked really hard. Everyone's going to see this. There's no point in keeping the Lamborghini in the garage. Everyone's going to see that you own the Lamborghini.
I do think that Denke takes his shirt off at people, and Brenner takes his shirt off out of exuberance.
Yeah,
I think Denke takes his shirt off. I think it's
aggressive. Like it's
aggressive.
No, it's a show of force.
No, Denke wants you to see this. Brenner just wants to take his shirt off.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Brenner wants you to feel it.
Brenner wants you to be as excited as he is. Denke wants your admiration.
Yep.
What I really like,
which I'm not saying one's better than the other. They're just different.
No, but I feel like of the two, that like Denke is the one where it's like the shirt's coming off and it's like, oh God, here's Denke taking his shirt off again. And with Brenner, it's like, hell yeah, this party's about to get going. Brenner just took his shirt off.
And also I do think that like Denke is probably the one who you're going to be able to like say like, hey, like you're on a card accumulation or whatever, maybe don't take your shirt off. Right.
Yeah, Brenner, you're not stopping.
When it's just out of like an emotional act, you're not going to stop it, which is also why I'm against fining it, because there's no deterrent factor.
No, there's nothing you could.
It's entirely punitive, which is like, why would you punish this man? He's having a great time and we're all having a great time with him. You're not going to like teach him not to do this in the future because he just did it out of like passion.
Yeah. If you were to ask him before the game, hey, you gonna rip your shorts off in this game? He'd be like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah. It's like I can't even think of I can't even think of the circumstance with which that would cause me to do that. But then you score 2 goals and it's like, well,
and then you tell him don't rip your shorts off again, and he's like, well, of course I'm not going to do that.
Well, I don't even remember doing it in the first place.
And he scores the game winner against Miami. There are no shorts. They are in the crowd.
It also made me consider this too. So if you take your shirt off, it's a yellow. They say that that's like an automatic yellow. You get the yellow. So Brenner got the yellow for taking his shirt off. I noticed, though, that he did not get any additional sanction for taking his shorts off. Is there a point where you remove enough clothing that they give you a red?
I think he was one away.
I do think if you lose the underwear, you're probably
is that it?
Red.
But like, hold on. The standard
he was one away.
No, he wasn't. Think about this.
You don't think he was?
It's not dangerous or reckless.
A sock?
Oh, man. I bet I could find a rule.
Like, show me in the rule book where it says you get a red for going completely naked after scoring a goal. Okay, it's like yellow, yes, but like it's not like he's going studs up into anybody doing this. As long as he's, minding his business.
I'd poke somebody's eye out.
Depends on how excited he is about that goal.
Chief, now I'm trying not to, but imagining a goalkeeper pulling the ultimate pre-penalty kick distraction routine.
I call this one the helicopter.
Just like, hey, if there's
Ain't no rule says
I can't drop trowel right here, right now. You're on the free kick wall. You're like, he's never going to make it if I do this.
It's like, oh, this is the ultimate. It's like, do you ever see the movie Basketball with the psych outs?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. More goalkeepers should engage in that behavior, I think.
Absolutely.
So you can get a sending off for using offensive, insulting, or abusive language and or actions.
Well, it's not offensive. It's
To
human
some
body. It's
people
art.
it is.
It's art.
I think to some people it would be offensive.
Well, that's a thing under the law too, where it's like
That's called the heckler's veto, and we love it.
It's like you can't be convicted of public indecency if there's no attempt for gratification. So if you're just like a dude where it's like
you can't be found guilty of public indecency when the public itself is indecent.
Just trying to enjoy a succulent meal. So anyway, Brenner dropped trow, and he got fined by MLS for doing this. That kind of rubbed me
real quick on that, just to pile onto this. He gets punished. It is also a Tops Now card, his celebration. So I like that we're punishing and rewarding both at the same time. It reminds me of the supporter sections getting fined for having smoke in hand, and then smoke in hand being used in every TV ad for the next decade.
Right. Or like when NFL players are cited for unnecessary roughness and then appear on Jacked Up on ESPN like the next week.
So two things about this. One is, so if you look at the disciplinary committee report,
Okay.
It just says the MLS disciplinary committee has fined FC Cincinnati forward Brenner for exhibiting inappropriate behavior in the 86th minute of Cincinnati's match against the Columbus Crew on November 8th. There's two other. So one is Laurel was very clear on Twitter that it was for taking his shorts off. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Cite your sources.
Ooh.
I don't see it there. By the way, also, there's two other things in the disciplinary report. There's Maxi Morales violating the league's policy of hands to the face, head, neck of an opponent, and there's a video showing him doing it.
Oh, okay.
Minnesota United defender Joseph Rosales failed to leave the field in a timely manner in the 41st minute. There's a video of him doing it. And then Brenner fined no video.
I guess if you post the video of the indecent act, you're just contributing to it.
No video. No video on the website here.
Yeah, Brenner
So
convicted
I guess
of
we're
indecent
just
behavior. Watch it here live.
You're right.
I guess we're assuming it's for taking the shorts off, but like, I don't know. The league's not on the record. I don't see the video. I can't tell.
Makes you think. Did he do something else? Are we missing? Maybe he did something else.
Maybe he said something too, and that was what it really was. We don't care about taking your shorts off, but you used a naughty word when you did it.
Oh, he yelled out, Inter Miami has too many international roster players.
We don't talk enough about the fact that Lionel Messi did HGH.
We don't.
We don't.
Really don't.
That is true.
Because people are like, well, he was too little. Yeah, that's everybody's excuse for why they do HGH.
Right,
That's why
Barry Bonds did it. He was like, look at me, I'm so little. Yeah. I did HGH, I got huge. It was great. It worked exactly as intended.
Yeah.
And I got this awesome forehead too.
Wait, Grayson, did they cite the minute though for the indecent?
86th minute.
Okay. I was hoping they didn't cite the minute, so then we'd have to like guess as to exactly what got him fined.
Or be like purposefully obtuse. It's like, look, if you don't cite the minute, I have no idea what you're talking about right here.
Right.
I don't know. Is this an anti-Bolsonaro section?
Look, he's Brazilian. He loves meat. What do you want?
Yeah. Come on. Thank you. But okay, so Chief, just to try to gently redirect this back on course. So this happened.
Yeah, he gets hit with a fine for being badass at soccer and scoring 2 goals and winning a game.
Yes.
Sorry for party rocking. And so the first thought I had was, well, we should pay his fine because that'd be hilarious.
Right.
And then I thought to myself, he's made a lot of money. He's probably good for it. I also heard through the grapevine that the fine was probably only like $1,000. Like, it's not like the NFL fines where it's like fine $50,000 or $100,000. Because I was thinking to myself, the fine structure also has to work for the guys making the, supplemental roster salary. And you can't be like hitting these people up for $50,000, $60,000. So
if only
I had
the law worked that way.
So I thought, I know, right? So I had the thought that it would be funny if, like, maliciously, instead of paying his fine, we tried to outraise that for, the free store food bank, where, it's, I don't know if not to get political, but there's been a lot of need for this sort of service, and it's getting to be the most needy time of year for them anyway. And wouldn't it be funny if we turned this entirely stupid thing into a positive thing? I think it'd be funny that if every time one of our players does something and gets fined for something, not like, he decleated a dude and broke their ankle, but like
within reason.
Within reason. Like every time we got a stupid fine that it's like, well, the hell with you. We'll raise more than that for charity. This is nonsense. Because I don't know where that money goes. For all I know, that goes into Don Garber's pocket, and I don't like that. So
generally, the leagues that collect these fines give it to their charity arm.
Right. But like it's soccer, like their charity arm is like somebody's brother that runs a youth soccer league somewhere that occasionally stages a game.
It actually ends up in Jack Warner's pocket.
Sure.
He's still collected.
Right. Or it's like it's another apartment for one of Chuck Blazer's cats.
And where were those apartments, Chief?
The Trump Plaza, I believe.
They were in the Trump Tower, baby.
They just buy like more copies of Amy Coney Barrett's book.
And donate them to schools. Yes, there we go.
Yes,
we made it
I
charitable.
think that I thought this was great. I hope that we get like a tally at some point, because I do think it's not going to be like, $100,000 or
millions
anything
of dollars.
But I think it's going to be like a real number.
Yeah.
And I think that's, I would love to get like a tally of this. And, I'll throw this out.
Ooh.
I've been kicking around. So like, I will occasionally just like sign up for like a volunteer shift at like the Free Store Food Bank, like pack the little, whatever food packs or whatever. And I was thinking like, oh, this would be like a great thing for like the podcast to do.
Yeah.
Because you don't need like a lot of people to do it. And so maybe
ideally 12 or fewer.
Yeah. You do need fewer than 12. I was very specific when I looked it up. I think it would be nice to do like a team building, like volunteer outing sometime in like the off season at the Free Store.
I think that would be great. I'd be more than happy to help spearhead something like that as well.
But it was gratifying to see the number of people that, hopped on. I think it's cool that the community does this, that the community can have a little fun with this and do some good for some people. I got to give a special shout out to one person in particular, and that's Nate Hale.
Okay.
Who, when you do your donation to the Free Store, you get to also include, if you want, that this donation is in honor of someone. So many people decided that they were going to say in honor of Brenner Souza da Silva, it's in his honor. And I laughed at the idea of some person that works at the Free Store wondering who the hell is, did somebody named Brenner die? What's going on here?
Right.
And having to Google and figure out, it's some dipshit with a podcast started this trend. But then, so he puts in honor of Brenner Souza da Silva, but then there's also the opportunity to send a notification to a recipient to let them know you've donated. And he listed recipient's email, ticket office at columbuscrew.com, recipient's first name Patrick, last name Schulte. No notes. That's hysterical.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, my
And someone
God.
at the Columbus Crew will be getting a notification that in honor of Patrick Schulte, money has been donated to the Free Store Food Bank to honor Brenner.
That's pretty funny. I love it.
So, do you
I
guys
dare you to be
think-
mad about it. I dare you to be mad about hungry people being fed.
Right.
I mean, crew fans would be pretty mad about that.
Maybe
they're thin-skinned.
Maybe he would donate. Do you guys think that all of the players get team email addresses?
So try to guess what Brenner's email is.
I mean, it would obviously be like B Silver
B Renner.
or B Renner. No, but like P Schulte at columbuscrew.com is obviously Patrick Schulte's email, right? Or
I
whatever.
do love the idea of having all the players have email addresses, and like there's emails circulating about somebody eating food in the break room.
Like, I don't know how the modern soccer workforce office works, but surely they have an email address.
Pat Noonan has invited you to team video viewing, accept, decline.
You got to log into check how many hours you worked in Utah this week because you got to pay Utah taxes on that paycheck.
It's like you've been invited to like a video conference from P Noonan at fccincinnati.com. Subject is get your cleats right, motherfucker.
I'll bet Pat Noonan does have an email address. I'll bet he has one.
Clearly he has an email address.
Yes.
It's gotta be like Pat.Noonan, right? Or P Noonan.
It's either Pat.Noonan or Pat or P Noonan.
Ooh, do you think you get upgraded after a while?
It's P Noon 42069 at fccincinnati.com.
P Nooners, as we've learned, Nooners is his accepted nickname here.
P Nooners 42069
at fccincinnati.com. And he's just like emailing the other coaches in the league, like, what are you guys going to do this weekend?
What formation you going to play?
His email signature is
are you
Rage
going to play
Against the Machine
Ourson
lyric.
high or nah?
You guys going back 3?
He forwards on a lot of those those chain letter emails. If you don't forward to 10 people, you will have bad luck.
Dude, if I was a coach and I had like all the email addresses, I would sign them all up for like everything. Be like, oh, McAfee upgrade.
Yep.
Do you think that they also get those test emails from corporate? Like, you clicked on a phishing link. This is awful. Now you have to go to mandatory email safety training.
I've never gotten one of those because I
need to know
which
players are failing the phishing emails.
I would say most of them.
Wait,
right.
Does your workplace not do the we got you phishing email link thing?
I wouldn't know because I've never fallen for it.
Mine definitely does the test, but we also have a button to report the phishing, which is fun. Good times. Well, Chief, thank you for setting that up and getting the ball rolling.
You can still donate. You don't need to. Even though the bit is over, please donate. It's an incredibly worthwhile organization, and we are getting towards the time of the year where there are a lot of people out there that are kind of wondering, how Thanksgiving is going to happen. And it does not take a lot to make a big difference. And please, 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 they tell you this all the time. It is so much better to donate $10 than it is to go buy $10 worth of things and give it to them.
Yes. So often people donate canned food, which is nice and very thoughtful. And if you've done that before, don't feel bad for it. But yeah, for every $1 that you're spending, they can get about $4 worth of food with that same dollar. And it's not always going to be canned food. They work with farms and farmers to get fresh food, fresh vegetables to people who need it. So not everybody has to have canned soup for Thanksgiving. I have reached out, by the way. I have contacts at the Free Store Food Bank. TBD. I've gotten word we may be getting an update soon on the socials as to what our impact may or may not have been. I can't promise anything, but
I'd rather not know. I'd rather just know that there was. All I want to know is this.
I just want to go on the socials. I'm curious.
I want to know if we got $1,000 in it.
I don't want to know that. All I want to know is if there was confusion. And as long as there was confusion, I will consider it mission accomplished.
I'm going to say that they receive so many donations.
That'd be great. That would make me happy. It would legitimately make me happy if they said, honestly, we didn't even notice because everyone is so generous this time of year. That would make me... Yeah, I would go to bed and I would sleep a great night of sleep knowing that, like, hell yeah, my community's rad, that this didn't make any difference whatsoever.
But if somebody got the calendar invite to have a meeting to say, hey, we got to figure out like who this Brenner is. Just like, we got to be prepared.
Bad. Did something happen to him?
Yeah, right. In lieu of flowers, please send $8 to the Free Store Food
Exactly. I was like, oh God, that's dark.
Anyway, speaking of dark, let's get on over to Patreon questions. We'll answer a couple of questions and we'll get you out of here. All right, we are back, part 2. And we've got Patreon questions to answer, folks. You can support the show financially on Patreon. It is, give or take, $2 a month. I say give or take because you do have the option of subscribing annually, and you do save a couple of bucks by doing that. So it comes out to less than $2 a month if you do it that way. But we ask for your support to keep the show afloat, literally, and then in exchange, you get your name in highlighter pink on the Discord, and you get to ask a question, which is then answered here on the show. Now, Grayson, we left one from October last week. Not last week. Yeah, last week. When we were catching up on October ones. Because there was one that I felt like you would have very strong opinions about. So I want to ask and answer the question from Tom Beaversdorf, who asks, with the strong connection between soccer players and coffee lovers, Nick Haglin's interview made me think, what's the FCC starting 11 on the coffee menu and why? So basically, he gave some examples here, like if Brenner's a shot of espresso and Roman is an Americano, can we make a starting 11 of coffees and coffee drinks based on the FC Cincinnati starting 11.
Roman is like clearly a like the Starbucks double shot, like the thing in the can that is just straight up mass produced espresso.
So like coffee as energy drink.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
I don't. Is this the one you saved for me?
I was thinking you had coffee takes. Do you not have coffee takes?
I drink black coffee
God bless you.
like
Grayson.
a man.
Thank you. Okay. Well, never mind.
No,
Because I
no,
also only
no.
drink black coffee.
No, I drink drip coffee with the shitty like room temperature creamer that I don't know what it is.
My man. It's a dairy product that doesn't need refrigerated and apparently lasts forever.
Yeah,
That's
no,
not weird.
It looks like cream. I know it's not, because if it was, it would already be spoiled sitting out in the little tray for weeks at a time.
Okay.
Okay.
I've gone and found a coffee chart, which has lots of different kinds of coffees on here to try to help us.
I agree that Roman is what you guys said.
Like
Okay.
a double shot.
Yeah, like an energy drink, whatever the closest thing to like an energy drink coffee is.
Maybe even a coffee flavored monster drink. Like they have coffee beverages.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Denke. Has you ever had a red eye before? Where it's just it's a drip coffee with a couple shots of espresso in it.
Yes.
Like
That's
all
good.
business. Like there's no wasted energy in this. We're not adding milk. We're not adding any vegan powder to it. It is just straight up.
I was going to say, actually, he strikes me as the kind of guy who might do decaf coffee.
No.
Like he likes the ritual, but he's not going to touch the caffeine because he is so in tune with
but
his
it's
body.
not what he drinks; it's what he.
What he
Vibes.
is.
Oh, what he is. Okay,
Yeah.
excuse me. Okay.
No, DeAndre Edlin would have been decaf coffee.
I would say Evander's decaf coffee. He's
Evander's
just
got too much energy in him. Evander is more of like
You think he
a
has energy? I think he is just the chillest dude.
right,
He
and like
can
the chill
sleepwalk through a game.
but the chillest dude doesn't drink decaf coffee. The chillest dude drinks like a cafe au lait, where it's like half milk,
I was gonna
half
say-
coffee.
Evander's a cappuccino.
Okay.
I'd be okay with a cappuccino on it.
Evander's a cappuccino.
Okay.
Denke, I'm with Chief that he's like a coffee with like a hot coffee with espresso shots in it. Brenner, I'm cool calling Brenner like an espresso.
No,
Okay.
Brenner's iced coffee all the way.
Okay.
Ooh.
Brenner's ice.
Brenner is cool.
Brenner's a cold brew.
Cold brew guy. He's a cold brew kind of guy.
Okay.
Okay, so we got the front three. Pavel. Pavel's a flat white.
Ooh, yeah.
But what's his coffee drink?
Yeah. Geedy is
Geedy's a kid. Geedy's a frappuccino kind of guy. He's like a blended coffee iced drink of some sort.
I was gonna say
Like where he's not
chocolate.
fully committing to coffee lifestyle because he needs something that's a little sweeter involved in there. So I'm gonna say he's like a mocha frap.
yeah. Geedy's a
okay.
mocha frap. Okay, so then we got on the on the right. So it's easier on the right because it's Ender Echenike.
Yeah.
Ender Echenike is a
He's a chocolate milk. He's a hot chocolate guy.
no, he's like he is a venti black coffee from Starbucks.
Ooh.
Like he's a hot coffee,
Yeah.
big, a lot of caffeine,
He's
rocking
going.
and rolling.
Yeah.
I feel like he would there'd be something in there. We'd have like a creamer or cream or something like that. There's a little bit of something extra in that though.
Half and half.
Half and half. Okay, half and half.
Just-
Now on the
just
other
a
side
whipped cream float on
with
top.
Lucas Engel. Lucas Engel is a straight up espresso guy. Like in the little glass, in the
Yes.
little cup.
Yes. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. Lucas
Yeah.
Engel's a straight up espresso.
I like that.
Teenage Hadebi is an Irish coffee.
Yeah, there's some there's booze in what teenage is doing,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Yes.
Teenage Hadebi is an Irish coffee.
Miles.
Miles.
Americano.
Miles is the Americano. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good call.
Because Miles is the kind of guy that when he goes overseas with the national team, he's upset that he can't get a drip coffee because they won't do that overseas. So he's gotten used to the Americano lifestyle playing for the national team.
And then Hagland, I'm going to say a double espresso.
Ooh, I was going to say a macchiato.
What is the
Milk.
ice cream with coffee? That
frappe?
to me is Nick.
He's like, there's definitely something foamed. There's definitely there is a frothy or foamed milk topping on whatever Hagland is doing. It's not just coffee. He's got the milk frother. He's got the full setup. There's a little more going on there.
Yeah, but he's not like an Irish coffee because it doesn't have like the alcoholic, the like kind of wild aspect.
No. He's definitely like a macchiato or cafe latte or something like that.
I was going to say cafe latte feels like him. Also,
cafe latte. Yeah,
it might be what he makes, right? Isn't that his drink of choice?
Cafe latte with an extra with a double shot in there.
Yeah, no, he is no, what he is he is a skinny vanilla latte with an extra shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I would describe him.
Yeah. the vanilla latte of Cincinnati soccer.
Vanilla latte.
All right, I think we did it.
Good job. Hey,
Look at us.
Did it. Hey, Grayson, I apologize for thinking you were that kind of coffee guy. Okay. I didn't realize I had a fellow black coffee drinker amongst us here. So that takes us on over to the November questions. And this is a good one. Bromansky asks, being fully invested in Brenner's redemption arc, and it says in brackets here, your retelling was fantastic, but I think you left out that he apparently never lost contact with Jeff Birding, and their personal relationship left the door open. I did forget that. Shame on me for not remembering how to get Jeff Birding into the story. And all his well-being. So it's with sincere concern and genuine curiosity I ask, but what were the dark circles on his back when he took his shirt off?
See, that's a funny thing. That is actually a very, very common thing that athletes do, and non-athletes as well. It's called cupping, and it involves basically putting glasses, or not suction cups technically, but it is designed to you use suction to increase blood flow to certain parts of the skin and the back. And it's a pretty well-known, I don't want to say pseudoscience, but, kinesiology type recovery theory. I don't know that there's any like proven benefits to it that like you can read about, but a lot of people swear by it.
Yeah, I think it falls in like the great, the spectrum of like, peer-reviewed science to woo. I think it falls somewhere around acupuncture, which is like, I think there are like documented good positive effects to it. I just think that there are people that then go like, and it can cure cancer. And it's like, okay, well, no, it can't do that. But I think there's a whole,
like, speaking as someone who knows people that have had bad back issues and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a whole battery of science that it basically boils down to, well, if it works for you, that's awesome.
Right.
And I think that that's one of those things. It's kind of up there with people that use the athletic tape.
Yeah.
Where it's like, well, if it works for you and it makes you feel better and it helps you perform better, then that's awesome. But like, if it worked for everyone would be doing it. So I think it's one of those things where, to some people, it'll seem like, well, I did that. It offered me no benefit. It didn't help me at all. And other people are like, oh, I felt so much better afterwards. And if it's real to you, it's real to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But it does look like you got assaulted by an octopus sometimes when people do that.
Yeah. And like you said, I do think it's a recovery thing. I don't think it's like a pre-game thing. I think it is to like ease up sore muscles.
Yeah, it's definitely a blood flow thing.
Yeah. Zach Ramey asks, if the FC wins MLS Cup going through their biggest rival, Messi, the Supporter Shield winners, and then Sun and Bowanga, is that the best MLS Cup run ever?
Yes, why not?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's rat poison. That's rat poison. I don't want to discuss it.
Yeah, because obviously we're going to play NYCFC instead. Brock Bermel asks, what's the best lineup for a snow game?
Like, personally, it would probably be as many high ABV beverages as possible and a really thick winter coat.
So that's the whole question. So I guess we can take it wherever we want.
An orange ball.
Well, an Irish coffee, a orange mocha frappuccino.
Right.
I think we already answered this question.
Yeah, it's Luke Skywalker as the striker.
And Lucas on goal.
Yeah,
clearly. Tune into the World's Gam for more hot takes about cold weather.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I guess I don't know that I would change anything. I guess if you really had to, I guess I would prefer players who maybe are familiar with it or have played in cold weather versus guys who have maybe never experienced.
Dude, Evander played in Denmark.
Winter. Right. I'm not saying him. I'm saying, like, I don't know how much snow Echenique has seen in his life, right? So
yeah, Mark's
maybe none. Yeah. So, but like Gidi, I don't know, Slovakia feels like
Slovakian. Yeah.
It should be plenty experience.
Brenner played in Udinese. That's like basically Switzerland or whatever.
Yeah. Denke was all over France.
France
it
famous
snows
for
in
snow.
France. Yeah, right.
Yeah, famous. Whomst among us hasn't skied the
Nimes,
mountains?
the classic alpine town.
I was just thinking. I think what I was thinking of, was the French Alps, which is very much a mountain, and
which is basically Switzerland.
Yeah, right. Which is not necessarily like a winter wonderland.
I mean, Yu Kubo played in Switzerland. See, we're seeing a pattern right here.
Played in Switzerland.
Okay, so Yu Kubo obviously starts. Do you put Alvis Powell out there not for his snow acumen, but because his chaos energy?
No, Alvis Powell loves the snow. Like, it would surprise me zero to find out that Alvis Powell is like, dude, I love the snow. It's my favorite.
Alvis Powell is like a CGI fox in the snow.
Like he buries himself in the snow to hide and kill people.
Yes. He might literally disguise himself on the field to try to spring a
Alvis Powell
counterattack.
comes out like painted like with white and a ghillie suit, like going full on.
We've changed our uniform.
Teenage Academy played in South Africa, which has skiing.
Yeah.
But it's down in the South, and everyone knows the South is warm.
That's true. The South is warm.
Yeah.
But
no matter how far south you go.
I was saying neighbors Antarctica, it has penguins. So
yeah, but that's it's hot. Everyone knows the further south you go, it's hot.
Down is hot, up is cold.
Up is cold. Yeah, everyone knows this. Yeah, that's why Santa lives at the North Pole and not the South Pole, Kevin.
Obviously,
that's why Santa would rather be in Trinidad and Tobago than New Zealand.
Yeah, of course, obviously. Antarctica is a desert. Okay,
yeah,
look it up.
Look, if all I'm saying is that if the sun is hot, why is space cold?
I'm always asking this.
Yeah.
Thank you. We got another good question here from Sarah Gorman, who asks, what's the best way to use your vacation over the course of a year? Not what to do on vacation, but literally how to spread out vacation days. Do you go for long weekends, extend holidays, full weeks, as many Fridays as you can throughout the year? I think this is a good question. And I think for the purposes of this question, we have to assume that you have full control over your vacation time.
So we're going to say full control in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
I'm just saying that you have to set a number out there. Like,
so if
it's America. Nobody has vacation.
If you had to spread out 2 weeks, but whatever you're doing with those 2 weeks has to be approved. You don't have to worry about backups or getting approval.
I think Grayson's answer is right. The answer is as needed. And it's just if you have something to do, take your vacation and do it. And the other thing too is don't hoard vacation in this regard. And that's that if it's a question of I want to do something and do I want to use my vacation to get in to where I'm going the night before, or try and wake up early and be there the day of and be tired, take the extra day and make a real trip, or do something that's like, make it relaxing, as opposed to I'm trying to cram in like, oh, I'm going to, instead of like, making it a relaxing trip, I'm going to try and use as few vacation days to do this as possible. Take it as needed. And if it's something important to you, make the time for it, as opposed to trying to squeeze it in.
I like that answer. Grayson, do you have a theory on how you do vacation? Or we just
for Grayson, it's just frequently.
No, I don't have any theory.
Early and often.
Like going around holidays, getting the extra day. I think that's a good idea. Sometimes you get like multiple days around like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. You can always maximize those. I've kind of I used to be like one of those like cram in as much vacation as you can and then just be tired.
Right.
I have started to like come back a day earlier than I typically would.
Ooh, nice.
Like if you're going back to work on Monday, coming back Saturday and then like having Sunday to just like relax, do laundry, unpack, grocery shop, unpack, whatever. It's a game changer.
Yeah.
Like, do you miss out on a day? I guess, yeah. But like,
if you time it out right too, because you potentially would be flying back. Let's say you're flying right Sunday morning versus Saturday late night. Well, Sunday morning, you've wasted basically your whole Sunday with the flying and the airports and stuff. Get that done out of the way Saturday. Sure, you're getting back late, but then you have all day Sunday.
Yeah,
I like it. I will offer up this. My buddy Andrew has put me onto this. I think this is clever, just for thinking thoughts. Okay. It's a website called holidayoptimizer.com. And this is great.
This is the opposite of vacation right here.
No. This is great. You put in the days off you already get from work, how many vacation days you got, and what you look for. You're looking for week-long things. You're looking for extending things. And what it does is it finds like the ideal times throughout the year to take little Thursdays off, Mondays off, Tuesdays off to extend existing office holidays and whatever else. And so you can turn whatever it would be 10 vacation days into 34 work days off using the holiday schedule. So if you don't have like a set, like, oh, we're doing this big trip in June type thing, that might be an option for you.
Or, get married to a teacher and then you can never take vacation ever, unless it's during the summer.
That's the travel time, Chief.
Yeah.
Everyone's ready for it.
It's always cheaper to travel in the summer.
That's what everybody does it.
Yeah.
Last one here. And this is actually two people asked this question, and I think it's great. With Wolves almost certainly being relegated, what thoughts do we have about another reunion with Ourson Mosquera? Or what are the chances of that happening?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. I'm always saying I want a DP center back.
Yeah. Wait,
what? We could we're the only team now that's going to have one DP center back. We could be the only team that has two DP center backs too. Why not?
Three.
I mean, is Ourson like Ourson's got to be a top 5 player, right?
What, in FC Cincinnati history?
Yeah.
While he might be
here,
like 1, 2, or 3. He might be a top 3.
after probably Evander and Lucho. I'll hear arguments for Brenner and Mosquera.
Ourson is like the best player I've ever seen. Like I love Ourson. Anything to do to get him back. Like, yeah, he's got a little bit of a chaos. He was a little bit of a chaos agent.
Yeah,
but like if you were like we can make any center back in FC Cincinnati history the highest paid center back in the league.
It's Ourson, and it's not
even close. Is there any argument that it's not Ourson?
It's Ourson.
No, if you told me I could have any player that has ever played for FC Cincinnati back, it's Ourson.
It's Ourson.
Like he was so good. Like, that was without a doubt the sickest signing Chris Albright has ever made.
And it was
and the
funny.
fact that Brenner is in the conversation for that is incredible, because Ourson is also like the funniest player we've ever had on the team, like bar none. Like, if you go and just watch Ourson highlights, they are joy inducing. Like, with what like a shithead he is, like falling over minor contact. He like full on checked the dude's oil on the field.
He got us back in the Sporting Kansas City game in Leagues Cup purely through shithousing.
Yes.
He drew a red card.
Yes.
After we were like down 2 goals and got us back in the game.
Incredible.
Like, he may be the worst human being on the planet too. Like, he is a bad person.
It was a deserved red card, but it was definitely a baited red card.
Yeah. It's almost one where you like, in a just world, like a committee afterwards would be like, that's not a red.
And it turns out not only is it not a red, it's this guy suspended for like 3 weeks afterwards too. Like what? Like, he's in the Premier League. He choked a dude on the field, but did it by pretending to fall over.
I was going to say slammed a dude.
Yeah, like he fell over and like used somebody's throat to like brace himself.
Yeah.
I love this guy. I miss this guy a lot.
I think
he's the best player I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think you could get him back on loan to at least start next year. Because, like, I don't think he's even playing for Wolves.
All right, let's do it.
They're fighting relegation right now. So
let's get started on it.
We'll bring Brenner back on another loan. Bring Ourson back on another loan. Get a rule change ahead of the
get Arias back.
We're just loaning everybody back.
Look, Carl, I know you're listening.
1 to 12.
Buy a mid-range French team so you can buy all these players and loan them back to Cincinnati. Come on.
Is there a team that you liked more than the 23 team? That's a tough team to beat. They had some personalities.
They
were extremely annoying.
Yeah.
Extremely annoying.
Like, between Miazga, Lucho, and Mascara. Like, there were some horses' asses on that team. Like,
and like
miserable pricks.
Barreal wasn't like a prick, but he was like a funny guy to like watch play. Just like the stuff that he was doing.
What's funny is Brenner is also technically on that team, but was such an asshole, never played.
Yeah, that's true. Like Brandon was like America's boy.
We got people clamoring for Brandon.
Brandon was like
Cup.
the Superman of the Justice League, and it was an entire, instead of having other heroes, it was just villains that were sitting around the table with him. Do you think Brenner looks back on that team and is like, man, I wish I would have appreciated this more because this was really funny.
Yeah, that's the you don't appreciate the good times while you're in it. Man,
bring our son home.
Bring our son home. Well, Chief, I think somewhere in there we've got an episode.
Bring our son home. Have our son pull the sword for Inter Miami.
Oh,
and
can't happen.
And
I mean, always fuck Columbus. What are we waiting for here?
The Cincy Postcast is a production of The Post Cincy. You can check us out online at thepostcincy.com. You can also follow us on Twitter and Blue Sky, Facebook, and Instagram. Twitter and Blue Sky, though, you'll find we're a little more active than the other places. We're also on YouTube, where you can listen to this episode if you aren't listening to it already. We are also putting up video content semi-regularly, including the Away Days series. We want to give a huge thank you to Jim Trace and the Makers for providing the music for this episode. They are a lovely band, and you can find more information out about them in the description of this episode. And if you happen to enjoy what you just heard, can I please ask that you like us, that you rate us on whatever app you're listening to, and maybe more importantly than all of that, share this episode with a friend. When it comes up at work, you're talking about FC Cincinnati. I say, hey, I listened to an FC Cincinnati podcast. I think you guys will like it. It would really, really help us out. Nothing helps a podcast travel more than a good recommendation from a friend, family member. That would be awesome. When it comes to the sorting algorithms that control our lives, a 5-star review would be much appreciated. Also, leaving a sort of written review weirdly does more than that. That's how the algorithms work. So maybe say a nice or a mean thing, whatever. Just as long as you give us 5 stars, that'll really, really, really help us out. And if you are looking for more MLS content, check out our other podcast, The World's Gam. Again, a link will be in the description of this episode. That is where we touch on league-wide storylines and news, and we talk about other games and a couple other teams in there as well. I think you will enjoy it if you are just dipping your toes into Major League Soccer. A huge thank you to all of our sponsors, a even bigger thank you to all of our patrons over at Patreon, but maybe most importantly, thank you for listening to this episode.